want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
But we want
understand,
all the
Wack.
smoke.
We go off the content.
These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
She still don't know. Remember, she wasn't raised black. Indian. Total different culture.
Yeah, but she split time between her mother and father.
Wait. So now, she's in a total different culture. Outside of this shit, she don't even identify with that shit. Now it's 80. Panthers is over with. Panthers is when them niggas start telling on each other. Did they even make it to 80?
Hold on, let me look. Let me pull it up.
When them niggas start telling on each other, when they
let me pull. I'm gonna just pull the one that I know.
Name they killed.
Fred Hampton was killed in '69.
Okay, all right. So then, when did they infiltrate? It's a movie done on the shit.
Yeah, Judas and the Black Messiah. That's '69. That's who I went to. You went to Fred Hampton like I did.
The government shut down original Black Panther Party. Okay, so that means at 5 years old, they should already been breached down. What the fuck you know about a Black Panther Party? She had to learn about it later. Look, late 60s, early 70s, it was over. We talking about a woman that was raised in a home with Indian.
Yeah, but she split time between both parents.
It don't matter.
That was their custody order.
The fact that she identified in college
split
as non-black
damn
in
kids.
India, the fact that she was raised and identified in college as an Indian.
No, she didn't, Unc. I just read it before you got. She identifies black.
No, listen.
She did, Unc. I just read it.
Shit. Y'all want to force some shit, right, on people based upon, that shit. Black Panther Party had a 5-year run. It was over with. That shit didn't have no impact on nothing. Them niggas planted a seed and couldn't grow.
I doubt they would allow someone that identifies as Indian to be the president of the Black Law Student Association.
She shouldn't be part of this.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm telling them she's from the home of the Black Panthers, whether she knew what it was. Oakland is, hey, let's be real. Oakland is one of the blackest communities in California, though.
I hate to say this, right? OJ didn't give a about a Crip or blood, and that nigga's LA County, dead homies. Blood.
Right, he from LA?
Brentwood is right there. Stop popping it like just an area. Oakland ain't dominated. Niggas more money in Oakland than Ghetto. It's more money in LA County than Ghetto. Y'all just want to talk about the Ghetto.
But Oakland got a blacker experience than we do, and that's the point we were making.
I don't get what you're talking about. Stop acting like the Ghetto is the majority of anything. They are the minority. They're the minimum of everything. So, with saying that, right, just because you're from a city or area don't mean you had to have interacted with Ghetto. That's cap. My daughter, 21. She don't know nothing about that shit. She ain't never walked the streets of Pacoima in her life. To this date, she ain't never stepped foot on asphalt or concrete in that Ghetto. Y'all got the whole game up. Nigga, the Ghetto don't run shit. The Ghetto being ran. Bar that shit up.
Yeah, but we not saying Oakland's
Yes, you
ghetto.
are. You're
That's not
saying
the
because
argument. The
she's from
argument,
Oakland or
no, we're
that
saying
she was,
her
nigga.
mother raised her,
Hey, listen,
had
it's
help by black people to raise her, and told her to identify as black because that's what
she was
people gonna see
5
you
years
as.
old when the Panther Party folded.
We're not even it's not even about the Panthers.
Then
I'm
why is
telling
y'all
Bumpy,
talking about the
oh, because
Panthers?
I said she's from the home of the Black Panthers, and Oakland has
Man,
a
come on,
blacker
man.
experience than San
Do
Diego.
you think that's what the Bay Area is known for?
Nigga, that's what they live by. They
It ain't.
love that shit.
No, it ain't. That's the dumbass ghetto people. Go ask them in the Bay who grew up in the Bay who don't come from the ghetto, right? Can you tell me about the Bay? They're gonna tell you about all kind of other shit. Cause believe it or not, it costs more and take more to live up there than down here. So that lets me know the financial situation alone up there, their infrastructure is way more savvier than it is down here. So that means there's more to talk about when it comes to overall business in other parts of the Bay than the ghetto.
Yeah, but when we talking black history and black culture, we don't
Is
give a
it
damn what they
restricted to the
talking about.
ghetto? So that's what it is. This is why I don't give a about being identified with that shit. You're black, you gotta align with the ghetto. Nigga, I've been out of the ghetto more years in my life than I've been in
Yeah,
the
I don't
ghetto.
go to the ghetto. I ain't going
No,
there.
no, no, no. You missing what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't lived in the ghetto in over 32 years.
Well, I'm
It's
with
a
you on that.
fact. So stop talk. So for me to say that means there must be other places to go where you're not in the ghetto. You can be in the same county and not be in the ghetto. 4 miles from the ghetto is Beverly Hills.
Maybe like half a mile, no shade.
In Hollywood, there's a ghetto part of Hollywood and a glitzy part of Hollywood. Like, yo, what are we talking about? Like, y'all be acting like the ghetto is the more dominant. Just because the lady grew up in this area doesn't mean, well, she had to. She had to have Tupac, all y'all favorite soft ass, weird ass artists. He had to go find the ghetto. What the was that nigga at in the Bay? Go pull that area up.
Didn't he
Yo,
grow up in? He didn't even grow up in Oakland.
you
Wasn't it
missing the
somewhere else?
point. When he went to the Bay, when they say the Bay, he was over there in the nice, clean parts over there. Like, look, they got their pockets. He had to drive down there to park in Oakland. That white lady don't live in the ghetto. So just because she's from the Bay or Oakland or here or here or here, don't was subject to no parts of that.
But what I'm saying is, and I'm telling them, it was a conversation with me and Brandy, and I'm telling her, me coming from LA and Brandy being from San Diego, Oakland has a blacker experience than us. And the fact that her mother has made statements that she looked to that community,
let's correct
she looked to
that.
the black community for
You
help to
come
raise.
from the ghetto of LA. There's that'll tell you, oh, I live in Malibu. Oh, Woodland Hills. Oh, I lived over here. I lived over here. Even Long Beach. You tell a nigga that's from the east side and he tell him, boy, I'm from Signal Hill. Two total different areas.
Yeah, but I can't say I had a real black experience
And
like a
let's keep it
Brockwood
real.
in the South. No.
All parts of LA, y'all. Look, all y'all that ain't from LA, let me just remind you something, y'all, right? All parts of inner city LA ain't always been ghetto. The 20s wasn't always ghetto. Them mansions over there. You think they built mansions for the ghetto? The 60s, what they call the overhills, ain't always been ghetto. Behind the jungles,
The Dons.
ain't always been ghetto.
Baldwin Hills.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so let's stop
Compton, they used to
capping.
ride horses, big houses
Yeah,
out there.
let's
They
stop
still be
capping.
on
Like,
horses.
yo, George Bush lived in Compton. This is a fact. ain't always been ghetto. So let's stop acting like, well, you live over here. No, what about if she lived over there and she grew up in this area? What about that? The Valley, I heard you say something about freeways. Freeways definitely will box in the ghetto. Because when you think about the Valley, right? Woodland Hills, Chatsworth, all that shit, Studio City, Sherman Oaks. Where's the ghetto of the Valley? Boxed in between the 5, 210, and 118. A city called Pacoima that got more population than Compton. It's just not as popular. We got more projects in Pacoima than a lot of y'all areas. Let's keep it real.
Well, we wasn't talking about the Valley.
I
I
know,
told her I
but
went to
I'm just
school
trying
in
to
the
tell
Valley. We was
we
talking
are
about LA.
boxing. See, now that I said it, and YG and you niggas that know freeways and y'all thinking, y'all gonna say, blood right. Pacoima is boxed in between them freeways. 5, 118, 210. Bro, you get on the 118 and in 6 miles, you in Porter Ranch from the ghetto. Literally. 8 miles, you in Simi Valley. So what I'm saying is you could be right there, but be over there and know nothing about that shit that's going on over there. Straight up. So just because she's that, don't mean she was even introduced to that shit. She 5 years old when they folded.
But that's not what it was about. You came
They
in on that
discrepancies with
part.
when she was black or not, because Callie
No,
was
she
arguing that
listen,
She
she
listen.
grew up
she
in,
ain't
but
The
got to
lady
she
tomorrow.
embittered
I
identifies
don't
as
herself.
think
being
nobody
Indian.
No,
right.
she
Look,
did.
man.
She made a statement saying she always.
Nuh-uh. She made that statement when she was running for a presidency. They got 50 different things with this lady. Her
Niggas
college
never heard that.
yearbooks. Her
That's a
college
fact.
yearbooks. The Empress them ran that shit. This shit was war over here. When she
Hey, Callie,
identified,
before the elections,
she
and vice president, did
identified
you know she had an
as
Indian mama? Because we didn't.
Indian.
I never knew that.
Now, on top of that,
Nah, I didn't
I
know.
hate to say it, Callie, I got a big ass game room back there, look like Yard House in that. The whole system flashing and blinking. The same white man that programs her house programs my game room. And he said, Wack, I heard y'all talking about it. She absolutely identifies as Indian. That's her heritage, her roots come from there. Does she have some type of black descent somewhere in there? She sure she does. But that's what that is.
That's a
That's
fact.
what it is.
I agree.
We can look at her and say she look when she telling you, hey, you look at Indian people, you look at Middle Eastern people. Why you think they call Middle Eastern people sand niggas?
That's a fact.
They features, they skin complexion, they
Motherfucker,
nose,
look, whack.
jawline. But he gonna tell you, a Middle Eastern. Y'all be wanting to be some shit they telling you they ain't. I don't want to be. Nah, nigga, hey man, they say that ain't that. That's it, bro. Like, try to do. You asking for it. Then when they come in, you like, well, what happened? Such and such did it. Well, they told you they wasn't that shit. Ain't no loyalty or honor to that shit. But again, I'm gonna be real. I just see her as a human being. I don't give a about none of that shit no more. Niggas always want to use this white, black. Man, that shit only means something to them tribes, nigga, where it means something.
True.
Okay, so let me
Let a
ask you a
nigga
question,
pull up.
Unc.
Let
Do
a
you
nigga
have
pull
a
up on
care
you.
for Black
Let a
History
nigga pull
Month?
up on you, right? He gonna pull up on you, gonna look at you. He gonna see you black. You got braids. You got the wrong color on. He gonna say, "Where you from?" Tell that nigga I'm black, and watch he don't pull that trigger.
Okay, so Unc, what's your thoughts on
Agree.
Black History Month? What are your thoughts on that? On the month of February being Black History Month and the
Black History
celebration.
Month ain't nothing but a time frame that's isolated for people to attempt to pay attention to your history. That's it. Every day is Black History. Ain't you talking about?
Right.
What after February we just ain't no more history being set. There's nothing in history that we back to for as some teachings or remembrance of. Is after February. That if you brainwashing that's on you. You know, it was really their way of saying, okay, we done put y'all through hell. Y'all done fought for these rights to vote and
But wait,
desegregation and
they
all
didn't
this
do
shit.
that. Black people picked February.
We gonna give you, it don't matter. They did it. Black people don't do shit. That shit gotta go through vote. The vote is controlled by who? Who dictates if it's gonna be a federal holiday? It's gonna be a President's Day.
No, they
Who
didn't vote
dictates
on
that?
it. Ford
I
did it
ain't
himself.
seen no niggas dictate none of that yet. You can say what you want. We can vote. They gonna call the shot. If that vote say yes and they want to say no, that's what the say. I live in the real world. We don't run shit. I'm just being real. We run the football shit.
Yeah, Brandy, it was a
What?
week first, and President Ford noticed it was a week and signed into law himself without a vote to make it February in a full month because of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, now listen. Abraham Lincoln, they say he freed the
Yeah, freed the
slaves or whatever.
slave. Yeah.
Okay, cool, right? Whatever. End of the day, right now to this day, is this simple. If you fall for the trick of I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm gonna be real. I don't really know where that help at. Cause I done had niggas try to me a million times. I just sat back last night and watched all my homeboys post up block to block, corner to corner, in case some niggas came through. Some black people. So this is what you do. I'm human. I'm human. I'm human. I'm going to do unto others as I want others to do unto me. Period. Hey, human, you're the one I need to talk to because I'm trying to get this done. Okay, human, what is it you need? Okay, human, these are the requirements. I don't have these requirements, human. Do you know another human that can help me with this checklist? Oh, yeah. Call this human and this human and this human, and they'll get you right. That's how I operate. Not where you from, not what you look like, not what your sexual preference is, not none of that shit. None of that shit. Now I don't know about doing no business with no aliens, but these days we all fucking with robots because they help expedite the situation. Get that bullshit out of your head. Respectfully, you show me as a people, not an organization, what the NOI then did for the black man, black woman, black child overall. You see some college funds, you see some free schools, higher learning. You see what? What do you see? You know what I see? Go sell them
Bean
Santa
pies.
Claus and them bean pies, but watch this and bring all the money back to us.
That's a fact.
This is showing your discipline and this to Allah. The Allah that is a
That's a
man.
man. That's not even the
That
same.
comes from another movement that says it's not. Listen, man, better wake up because everybody running the play. The black churches, all this shit is a play for self gain.
That's a fact.
Religion is religion. The minute you start to factor in business and the religion, now you're manipulating your people. Just being real.
I never thought about what do they do for black people.
Nothing.
Never thought about
They
that.
give a lost soul somewhere the sense of being and not realizing, understanding, they gonna make him lose himself some more.
Keep you brainwashed.
Infiltration of people.
Keep you from progress.
Make it so you guys are that, and they'll trust you guys, and we're gonna direct you guys on where to turn and how to direct them.
Yeah, we gonna create it, make him Allah, make him the prophet. Like what? The
And you
fuck kind
tell
of shit?
them this is what it's supposed to be. And you see this belligerent right here, he's bad for the business. So we're gonna make it seem like you guys are eliminating him, but a sharpshooter up top to make sure the job gets done. You guys will contribute, and there'll be a lot of chatter, but don't worry about it. We'll arrest these other two guys that you guys say has been a pain in your ass and blame it on them because we got the power of the government. Man, look, they give black value want to. The last black value I seen was a black car better they ain't owned by a nigga. I'm gonna let you hold on to that one.
God damn, that's the fact.
The nigga said, "Hold that."
It works for both people. And then we threaten each other and say, I got this new fool. Fool, we some laser. We got this. And the money we use this shit really come from the business we do with one another. How about we do this? We gonna borrow this from y'all. So now we know y'all don't want to blow us up. Cause you blow us up, then you blowing the money up. As long as we owe you, we gotta keep paying you, right? Right. Better pay attention to what's going on, man. And join the race.
It is the same. Money make the world go around.
I'm telling you, bro. Whack you, man. Listen, man. I'm dealing with who dealing with me, bro. Now we all got our own little walls. You know, if you kids and beat old people and you know, sexually assault women, then I don't want that. Those are my pet peeves. You know what I'm saying? Then you may have another nigga that say, well, whack, I'm with kids, abuse old people and assault women, and if you're a snitch, then I don't want to fuck. That's his pet peeves. Then one dude may say, well, all four of those, and I don't deal with the gay people. Those are his pet peeves. Then one dude may say, I don't do business with no women, men only. Everybody got their little shit. I just simply tell people what mine are, and I don't. That's it. Whack, you ain't standing on principles because he told. Let me enlighten you on something. None of us can stand 100% on no principle. You know why? Because we don't know what we know until we know it. I can very well be doing business with a who got a female in the basement, or that's on the internet acting like he 12. I could be in full-fledged business with this dude. If I don't know, I don't know. So nobody's gonna ever be 100%. People need to accept that. Now, what you believe in, what you don't believe in, that's you. Cool. This what you do. Okay. Well, whack, you don't deal with people leading the kids and women, abuse women, assault women. Okay. But you would deal with somebody, community, and somebody that told. Well, my limitation is telling, if he ain't telling me and mine, then I don't get what your business is. Y'all know he told, handle your business. Well, whack, we don't want to deal with you. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But don't go tell me on Monday, hey, Wack, I need you to make this go for me. All right, Wack, I hit 20 million on Wednesday. All right, Friday. Yeah, I don't with that nigga Wack because he deal with 6ix9ine. Man, get the guy here.
Selective like a.
Yo, I'm just saying. So, when it come to people, man, let's look at them as people, like on some real shit. We didn't have some great people that created, invented shit, and we got some people that knew what to do with the invention. I really think we need to get back to people, and then you can have your certain groups of people. Your Christianity people, your Muslim people, your this people. But all that, nigga, you this and you that and you this, man. We're better. It's some dumbass black people, some highly intelligent black people. It's some dumbass Caucasians, highly intelligent Caucasians. It's some disciplined Middle Eastern, it's some undisciplined Middle East. It's some Russian prostitutes, and it's some listen, they're people. The only place I have read about and not seen the same behaviors is some of these places like these islands to where we can't even go to because we'd get them all sick. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even governed by our
Yeah.
rules. They got an island or two like that where these people ain't never left the island. They got their own language, they hunt their own food, and if we even go over there, we'd plague them with some shit. They don't know nothing about no shots, they don't know about none of that shit. Other than that, bro, it's gonna be with this in every community. I ain't seen one community dominated by shit. I don't know what niggas be talking about. Niggas better go start pulling up what's going on, especially in LA. Niggas in Gardens is 70% Mexican.
Damn.
They don't like to talk about this type of shit. Pacoima is 2.7% black when it used to be 7% black. What's going on? They sold this, they coming to take it back.
Now the black and brown beef is still like it used to be, or did it die down?
Nah, it's there, but it ain't what it. For one, it didn't used to exist. Let's start there. And then it came into play. Drugs come into play, territory, shit like that. And then the penitentiaries erupted it and pushed it.
Yeah.
Now it's there, but I'm gonna be real, like it's kind of there where it's at. It's right there. If it's on these blocks, it's right there. You don't really see them venturing out. Let's go over here and over here, and let's all band together out here and attack these people. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like in New York, right? All right, these people, the kids of these people, they're with the blacks, and then like, well, okay, on Rikers Island, on it in the mid '90s, it was really bad, and then on the streets,
you don't see it like
pockets, that. You don't see it like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's always gonna be there because it's always from a different tribe that's gonna say they're capable, but niggas need to stop acting like niggas is waking up and it's an all-out hunt for war shit going on, bro. That ain't what's going on. But you can restrict yourself. You can restrict yourself if you want to. Bumpy went to Alaska. He went to Alaska, and I looked like him. Helped him start to understand whatever it is they doing.
Real shit.
And then as soon as he got back from Alaska and got off that plane, he had to realize it's a that look like him that'll do something to him to make sure and ensure that he don't get back to Alaska.
Now see how that shit goes?
It's real shit, but we get caught up on that. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then let's be real, we done created that shit, black, white, brown, like nigga, what's some shit we came up to communicate with one another. Is that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, we all human.
We human, bro. I don't give like they human. Lady at the cleaners, I don't know what she is. I know she human. I don't know her. When that's your night, don't even matter. She cool, she respectful, I didn't have the money and jewelry pockets. I come back to get my cleaners. Oh, Mr. Jones, yeah, this was in the pockets of the inside jacket pocket.
Put it to the side for you and everything.
That's a good human. But I'm pretty sure it's some people from where she come from would have kept them saying. That's what I'm saying. You got to deal with everybody on who they are. Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.